Good evening, parents, family, and friends. Today's ceremony is being live streamed with the help of Game On through the Melissa High School YouTube channel. Also, graduation photos taken today will be available for purchase through Katie Photos. The link to those pictures will be located on the senior website. There are representatives from law enforcement, fire, and emergency medical services present. Some of these personnel will be readily visible during graduation. This handsome man next to me is one of our own Melissa High School graduates, Sterling Roper, who now serves as a member of the Melissa Fire Department. Can we give this guy a hand? If you need assistance during the event, please reach out to him or any of the other fire, police, or EMS personnel that are here for you. Other fire department members will easily be identifiable and wearing the same attire as Sterling. If any emergency arises requiring special instructions from the attendees, these members will direct you, as required, in a safe and professional manner. Thank you, Firefighter Sterling Roper. If you are seated on the visitor side, restrooms are located just outside the visitor entrance to the stadium. At this time, we ask that you locate your seats, silence your cell phones, and enjoy the Class of 2023 commencement ceremony.
Good evening and welcome to the Melissa High School commencement exercise. We present to you the class of 2023. Let us proceed. friends, please rise for the national anthem, sung by the Melissa High School Choir under the direction of Ryan Smith, followed by the invocation being delivered by Avery Smith. Avery will be attending the Honors College at the University of Arkansas to attain a degree in psychology with a minor in Spanish. She plans to devote her life to helping children in need and spreading God's love.
Good evening, class of 2023, and all celebrating the graduates here today. If you could all bow your heads and please join me in a moment of prayer. Our heavenly and most gracious Father, how wonderful is the work of your hands. How wonderful that the same God who decided this earth needs the mountains, the valleys, and the vast oceans decided that the world needs each and every person here before us. May we move on from this place filled with the spirit of your love, and that this love pours from the depths of our souls out into the scary world. God, we praise you for the moments that led us here today. From the grueling STAR tests, late-night study sessions, and frustrating assignments, to Friday night lights with our best friends and funny moments in the school hallways, we send our eternal gratitude for the journey that brought us here in this very moment. Thank you for allowing us to live in the present, celebrating this incredible milestone. Thank you for the gift of friendship and community, values integrated into the very halls of Melissa High School. Thank you for the teachers and administrators who made it their life mission to get us where we are today, pouring out their love daily to watch us succeed. Lord, I ask that you give us your strength and equip us with the knowledge to succeed. I pray that we take all of the lessons we have learned in the past 4 years to lead us into a future of joy and prosperity, and that you use each of us as a vessel for your love. As we close this chapter and open our lives to the unknown, challenge us to pursue our passions and trust that when we fail, your gracious arms will pick us back up. I pray that as we move on from this institution, that our heart sings with the goodness of your love and our bodies dance to the sweet sound of your grace. And in your mighty name, we pray, amen.
You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce our stage guests this evening. Please hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. Our board president, Mr. George James. Vice President, Mr. Omar Landrum. Secretary, Mr. Paul Anderson. Trustees, Mrs. Amy Fagan and Dr. Bill Gray. Melissa ISD Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Keith Murphy. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Kim Bodeker. Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Robert Rich. Executive Director of Campus Services, Mr. Walter Perez. Executive Director of Technology and Higher Education, Dr. Debbie Crawford. And Melissa High School Associate Principal, Emily Chapman. Assistant Principals, Mrs. Stacy Needham, Mr. Nigel Smith, and Mr. Todd Pennington. Thank you for providing the leadership, resources, accountability to ensure the success of all of our students and staff. Thank you. And now a word from our superintendent. Please welcome Mr. Keith Murphy.
Welcome. We're so glad you're here. What a great evening to come together. And I just want to say, wow, I'm so proud of us, all of us. Great schools, great community, and great churches, and great kids. All come together and look what we've done. This is Kenny Dill Stadium. And I want to take a moment for you to get to know Mr. Dill, since this is the first official function that we have here tonight. But Mr. Dill was an All-American linebacker at the University of Alabama. He's 6'7", stronger than an ox, long glowing hair. Kidding. Kenny Dill's a shorter fellow with red hair, with a beautiful wife and a beautiful family. And the reason this stadium is named Kenny Dill Stadium is because of Kenny Dill's heart. There was a time and a place when Kenny worked with the youth, the kids, the students of Melissa. And back when he was a coach, he won a state championship. No, he didn't. But what he did is he loved every kid, and he took them where they were, and he cared for their success and pined over who they were going to be as adults. And although Kenny's not coaching today, he is still with us. Thank goodness this isn't Kenny Dill Memorial Stadium. But Kenny's here today, and Kenny worked extremely hard with Crosslink Construction and Park Hill Architects to have this ready for this senior class tonight. And I'm overjoyed to share this facility with you. Just for the record, Kenny Dill is a special human being who loves everyone he meets and is very kind. I was also thinking about your principal, Mr. Wooten. And for the record, Mr. Wooten's been a friend of mine for 20 some odd years now. And the way that he became my friend was because he was an excellent educator. He matched my passion for the success of kids. He matched my passion for the love of education. He supported me as my assistant principal. And we went out and we recruited Mr. Wooten to come. And I told him when we first came to get him, was Mr. Wooten, Kenneth, you can't tell anybody you're my friend because a lot of people in Melissa really don't like me. You're going to have to win that job on your own, and he did. I told Kenneth when he first brought him to Melissa, I said, Kenneth, in a couple of years, I'll move you over to home office and you can help us grow from there. And so about 4 years ago, 3 or 4, I said, Kenneth, would you like to come over to home office and be an executive director, and let's find your successor? And what he said is, my place with the staff and the kids of Melissa, with all of the growth and all of the things that have taken place, it is necessary at this time that we move Mr. Wooten over to the Executive Director of Secondary Services to make sure that we keep the quality that we've had on this long journey. Just for the record, Melissa's going to have 3 middle schools when we get finished, multiple elementaries, And it's a journey to get there. But I want to say this, thank you to the community for supporting our kids, because everybody today talks about what they value. They say they value relationships, or they say they value the relationship with their wife or their children or their health, and then they don't put their money where their mouth is. The truth is, the community, the parents, the grandparents, and the staff, the phenomenal staff, are all committed to the success of our kids. And I didn't say students, I said our kids. I want to welcome you and say good luck on the next chapter in your journey. You're going to be awesome. But before I do that, Maddie, Macy, senior class has something they'd like to present. We've got a picture of the student class in Kenny Dill Stadium, and they've all signed that. He'll keep that for the rest of his life in his office, and he'll take it home with him. So thank you for taking the time to do that, and know this, we love you. I want to say this just to the community. You know, if you look at a tree puts forth, a healthy tree puts forth wonderful leaves, and some make wonderful fruit. And as parents and as administrators and as teachers, we serve as the roots. These children, young adults, represent the fruit. What it takes or what happens when we work together. I was thinking about how individually gifted each one of our seniors are, and how special each and every one of you are. But I want to encourage you and I want to remind you of this. As great as you are, together, we're better. Good luck in your next chapter. We love you.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Our kindergarten through 12th grade MISD student speaker has completed the cosmetology program through Melissa High School and plans on pursuing a career in cosmetology. She will continue developing her skills as a cosmetologist by achieving other certifications and traveling the world to do all types of hair. Please welcome Madeline Pickett.
Hi, everyone. I am so honored to be up here representing our class as a K-12 speaker. Thank you to Mr. Wooten, Mr. Eckert, Mr. Miller, Ms. Hayes, and Ms. Bush for guiding us. Thank you to the students, teachers, staff, and students for making this academic period so joyful and memorable. Standing here before you, I take a step back and reflect on the last 13 years we've made memories together. And I am nothing but incredibly proud and blessed to be a part of this community. I remember my first day of kindergarten like it was yesterday. Harry McKillop was powered by bright and kind teachers. The school radiated glee and prosperity. I came home from school that day, and I declared to my parents the moment I entered the door, "Mama, I'm a Cardinal now." That's the day that Cardinal pride was lit inside of me, and my cheek-to-cheek smile showed it. Many of our elementary school days were spent up in the library treehouse or blowing off our parents' money at school book fairs. We had very serious and brutal dance battles in Miss Fortner's class. We did cutting-edge art projects with Miss Strickland. Many of us, not me, collected the feet keychains after running laps in PE with Coach D. We became businessmen and businesswomen during the week of Market Madness. We were enthralled by the cows up at the gates of recess. And I can't forget the Cardinal couch. If you did a good deed or had the best behavior, you could be entered in a drawing to sit on this renowned couch on the football field Friday night in the VIP section. It was basically the ticket to being the coolest person at school that week. Friday Night Lights became a solid tradition in Melissa. Our school used to be so small that we could even sit in lawn chairs in the end zone. And a press box? Didn't have one of those, but we had all we needed. Elementary school was the start of boundless Melissa community experiences, providing all types of activities for all kiddos, adamant to give us the feelings of home and family. As we grew older and Melissa grew bigger, we entered into our intermediate years of 4th and 5th grade. They were the age of field days that brought a sense of togetherness to our grades. We all had excitement of the bounce house obstacles and my favorite, the water games. From intermediate school, we flew to middle school from 6th to 8th grade. In 6th grade, I remember being awoken by Mr. Miller on the announcements, serenading us with the hymn of a cowbell, hitting it over and over and over again, starting our mornings with that cardinal spirit that we desperately needed. Middle school was colored with fun times, one of those even being a donkey basketball chili night. After 7th grade, we moved to the new middle school for our 8th grade years. There, many of us took on the identities of soldiers in Mr. Dunn's class for war, or many of us became lab scientists in Miss McCoy's class. But apart from academics, many of us tapped into our extracurriculars, finding our hidden talents, values, and passions. We found lifelong theater friends, stunt partners, band buddies, fellow art aspirers, and in my case, cosmetology connoisseurs and forever friends. Growing up in Melissa, we've seen vast changes. A pit stop town with just a Subway and a Kim's Corner is now booming. I used to know everyone, and now every turn I take, I see a new face to welcome home. As our town grew larger and our hearts grew bigger for its people, the time to embark on our futures grew closer. But as I move on, I will carry the loving moments Melissa has given me everywhere I go. Graduates, as we stand here today, we find ourselves at the end of a very long journey. But at the end of this journey is also the beginning of a new one. As you move forward, remember that your high school years were just the beginning of a lifetime of learning and growth. Cherish the memories that you've made and take pride in all that you've accomplished. But don't forget that there is so much more to keep doing. Keep dreaming, keep striving, keep reaching for the stars. Remember that God created you for a purpose and that you were so loved. Congratulations of class of 2023. Thank you.
With an overall GPA of 4.82 and plans to attend Brigham Young University to pursue a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Contemporary Dance degree, and who also aspires to one day travel the world with BYU's Contemporary Dance Company to dance professionally, it is my honor to introduce this year's valedictorian, Macy Gustavson.
Good evening, teachers, administration, family, friends, and fellow classmates. Words cannot express how grateful I am to be speaking to each of you today. It's been a long 4 years, and Lord knows it hasn't been easy. But even at this pivotal moment, I can assure you it was all worth it. As I prepared this speech, searching for the most inspirational and memorable concepts to share, I was reminded that all I can do is talk about what I know. So here goes nothing. I know that it has been a blessing to grow up in a school district with teachers and administrators that truly care about the growth of their students. I know that it's rare to find a school board that supports all programs of their schools and provides organizations like theater and band with every opportunity to succeed. Lastly, I know that it is no coincidence that we are all here today touching each other's lives as we celebrate this incredible accomplishment. I know that every moment in our lives up to this point has had a purpose. One interesting concept, purpose. Thomas S. Monson once said, "A person without a purpose is like a boat without a rudder." I can personally vouch for the truth of this statement. If you know me, then you know I live my life through what is written in my planner. With a mix of theater and dance rehearsals, school assignments, and commitments with my family and church, I would lose my mind without a clear and coordinated schedule. I won't lie, every once in a while I've had someone question if I have sleeping and or free time penciled into my schedule. But I'm here to tell you today that while my days may be a tad more crammed and at times exhausting, my passion for every pursuit I have in my life is what gets me up in the morning. Without the lessons of time management and perseverance I've learned from my various activities, I would not be standing in front of you as the person I am today. To my classmates and those who have joined to celebrate them, if you remember anything about this speech, I hope you remember that all of us have a purpose. Today, as we enter in this new phase of our lives, we begin our chance to start discovering what fills your soul, wakes up your heart, and makes you ecstatic for the future. The future. Now there's something scary. I remember leaving the 8th grade meeting that we had for our high school schedules and realizing that I had no idea of what I wanted to do with my life. Now, 4 years later, I still don't have everything figured out, but I've learned to let go of the idea that the future needs to be perfect. We expect ourselves to stop making mistakes once we're grown up. But guess what, guys? We are grown up. And it's actually time for us to see that a successful future is an accumulation of the love, sacrifice, determination, and passion it takes to get us to our goals. Thanks to the experiences we've had throughout our high school careers, we do not need to be afraid of the future. After all, in the Bible, we can see that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Furthermore, we already have the tools we need to make a future a success. Let me explain. I asked a few of our fellow class of 2023 graduates to describe our school. Trevor Gooseby stated that MHS is where kids are destined for a bright future. Autumn Bell commented that MHS allows students to grow and become successful members of society. Preston Moore claimed that he didn't even need a whole sentence, just one word, memorable. But if I was asked to describe Melissa High School, I would say that it's more than just a tall building that looks like a hospital. It's us. We are the ones who fill the halls and make it special. We are the ones who create our successful futures through our hard work. We are the ones who are memorable. When we go our separate ways, the light of this community seeps into our new homes through our words and our actions. I know that each and every one of the graduates of this class are going to make Melissa proud. And if you ever need a reminder of where you came from, just remember that you were a student at the school that shut out Argyle's football team, ending their 20-game win streak. Remember the stance of your student section constantly crumbling, but never breaking the student spirits. Remember singing the school song with your pointer finger in the air. And above all, remember that no matter where you are, every day is a great day to be a Cardinal. Thank you.
Mr. Murphy, as principal of Melissa High School, I verify that the students before you have met all requirements mandated by the state of Texas for graduation.
Thank you, Mr. Wooten. Mr. James, the faculty and staff of the Melissa Independent School District certify that these students have met all state standards established by the Texas Education Agency. It is with great joy we present to you the 2023 graduating class of Melissa High School. You're always good to go.
Class of 2023, prepare to receive your diplomas. Family and friends, we ask that you please be respectful so every graduate's name is heard by all. Thank you.
Maisie Diane Gustavson. Marshall Raleigh Blackburn. Avery Nicole Smith. Eric Jeffrey So Provost. Hannah Michelle Avila. Lance Colin Riley. Ava Rebecca Noy. Autumn Brooke Bell. Richard Lars Costilla. Garrett Edward Hockersmith. Audrey Elizabeth Burwell. Madison Scholes Aldridge. Corbin Lane Poole. Lindsay Paige Anderson. Ella Elizabeth Nye. Brinley Andrea Smith. Fleta Natesame Etchekang. Annalie Carol Hansen. Faith Elise Fortenberry. Austin Everett Miller. Annalise Yvonne Toe. McKenna Lene Worsham Bowen. Noah Matthew Lakey. Abigail Kate Chalupka. Andrea Lucia Toe. Chris Donald Perez Reyes. Lucy Karen Hale. David Ebube Abia. Brock Thomas Adams. Dazani Sine Adams. Kyra Erin Aris Addison Vincent. Jordan Scott Airston McWilliams. Emily Aguilar. Isabel Anna Almazan. David Christopher Altamirano. Amber Victoria Amsden. Sanaya Brunette Anthony. Eva Sofia Udeha. Amari Emilia Armster. Joshua Alejandro Arriaga Sanchez. Brian Datron Marquiste Ashford Jr. Sahar Asifi. Zalea Ray Ayala. Blaise Riley Barker. James Ivan Cruz Barnett. Allie Margaret Bartlett. Wad Sarhad Basil. Leslie Ann Boslaw. Nestor Becerra. Abby Lane Bell. Lainey Elizabeth Ballou. Nicholas Mason Benjamea. Everett Glenn Blackwell. Autumn Olivia Blair. Catherine Rose Boyle. Langston Tripper Cole Brady. Jillian Dorothy Bro. Ella Claire Bro. Austin Chase Bridges. Roslyn Rose Brown. Samaria Nikia Brown. Sky Simone Brown. Kendall Grace Brownlee. Justice Marie Bryant. Nat Nam Bui. Roberto Santiago Buitron Munguia. Giovanni Rafael Busaka. Carson Brian Butler. Skylar Ann Card. Cameron Brooke Carley. Colin Hunter Carpenter. Padme Gabriela Carrillo. Jason Michael Cave. Ridge Austin Cheney. Nakaya Diane Chisholm. Kenzie Diane Clipperton. Jade Cohen. Itzel Convento Velez. Jonah Davis Counts. Nathaniel John Crane. Aiden Michael Crawford. Karen Elizabeth Cross. Davis William Dane. Robert Dukeman Dang. Deontay Donovan Daniels. Brooks Pearson Davis. Pablo Alonso Delgado. Brooklyn Olivia de los Santos. Zoe Denise Dickinson. Emerald Rose Dominguez. Ryan Vincent Dow. Sean William Duke. Frank Lee Edlund. Christopher Bennett Edwards. Ashlyn Mackenzie Elias. Aiden C. Ellsworth. Carson Taylor Evans. Shyla Delise Fair. Avery Matthew Feldkamp. Cameron Bailey Ferguson. Ayana Nicole Farrell. Jacob Isaiah Fields. Bethany Rumbidzai Finesse. Heather Ray Fitzpatrick. Chelsea K. Flanagan. Brian Oliver Floyd. Elizabeth Marie Franco. Sydney Elise Freeland. Legend Isaiah Fugit. Elian Antonio Garcia. Shaylee A. Jordan Garcia. Luna Delmi Garcia Sosa. Mariana Garcia Torres. Howlin Gang. Carson James Gibbs. Francisco Roman Gonzalez. Marco Anthony Gonzalez. Trevor Lewis Gooseby. Jaden Paul Barrett. Gabrielle Ruth Gray. Cameron Olivia Green. Casey Elise Green. Abigail Samantha Greenberg. Kaylee Madison Groover. Riley Allen Guin. Leighton Paige Gutierrez. Jonathan Blake Harp. Nolan Trent Hartwell. Veronica Nicole Harvey. Isaiah Darrell James Haynes. Aiden Richard Hines. Brooklyn Sky Herbert. Diego Josue Hernandez. Dylan Christian Hernandez. Christian Isaiah Aguas Herrero. Coleman Gage Hicks. Sarah Jane Hollenbeck. Kimberly Jamise Hughes. Keegan Dominic Isoe. Hayden Carter Jack. Adriana Nicole Jackson. Presley Diane Janacek. Kaylee Mae Johns. Christian Linwood Johnson. Kindred Michelle Johnson. Christopher Sean Johnson Love. Rayanne Denise Jones. Reagan Kinsey Jones. Natalie Nicole Juarez. Corinne Rose Carmen. Peyton Lee Keel. Derek Arthur Kennedy. Mariam Khan. Shiraz David Khan. Daniel Robert Kilgore. Addison Grace King. Peyton Ryan Knight. Peyton Hope Kohler. Devin Marie Koval. Kylie Jo Cruz. Jacob Paul Cusano. Dax Aiden Labor. William Alton Landor. Sophie Elizabeth Lazarus. Julianne Lene Levitt. Trinity Gabrielle Letty. Aaron Monroe Lester. Jake Tyson Little. Edamar Lopez. Kimberly Arminda Loya. Josiah Onosi Ma'ai. Hunter Eugene McGee. Edgar Martinez. Giovanni Martinez. Lennon William Matthews. John L. Mace. John Wesley McDonald. Elon Joel McNeil. Armin Mechanic. Abigail Mesfin Tafa. Cole Ryan Milburn. Damian Orion Minter. Aiden Matthew Mitchell Johnson. Kara Suzanne Moore. Preston Chase Moore. Andon Lane Moraes. Julia Francis Sunga Morales. Eris Ivy Morgan. Jax Hayden Morrow. Chelsea Wambui Mwangi. Carter Robert Mortensen. Yasmin Nabieva. Mission Nupain. Han Tia Nguyen. Joshua Takumi Nicholas. Vanessa Chidima Nabuike. Seth Andrew Norberg. Jamari Cassell Noyes. Greta Eden Nunn. Abigail Lee Odin. Juliet Ojeda. Carlos Alirio Orellana. Osaze Sylvia Osemahai. Caleb Chase Otluski. Clark Joseph Packard. Alexander James Pappas. Troy J. Pappas. Nathaniel Perea. Sofia Erin Perez. Brady Daniel Perry. LaGayla Marshall Phillip. Kristen Phillips. Tucker Michael Phillips. Madeline Ann Pickett. Aiden Humberto Pintor. Nicholas Kyle Porter. Canyon James Power. Alexandria Marie Premsavat. Andrew Riley Presley. Katie Elizabeth Prevo. Evan Arthur Pugh. Spencer Andrew Quinn. Nigel Raphael Ragland. Staley Jack Ramsey. Yalda Rasunajud. Sophia Lucy Raimundo. Caitlin Riley Reeves. Giselle Reynoso. Grayson Thomas Rorick. Stella Grace Rose. Jordan Kane Rumfeltz. Kylie Renee Reinierson Caravu. Carson Anthony Seritz. Elizabeth Jill Allison Schlemel. JC Malin Seal. Alexander Charles Secreto. Kenzie Lynn Sagleski. Brandon Ray Sequeira. David Brian Ship. Shannon Kaylee Slentz. Javon Hunter Smith. Nathaniel Todd Smith. Orlando Jaros Smith. Riley Ann Smith. Caleb Wayne Sparks. Ezekiel Shakur Stevens. Kendall Mackenzie Stout. Jeremiah Ezekiel Tadeo. Harmony Olson Taylor. Haley Gintala Tanageo. Amari Rachel Thomas. Jacob Connor Thomas. Jasmine Denise Thomas. Vincent Aaron Thomas. Riley Marie Thompson. Tatum Emmanuel Thompson. Matthew David Thorson. Rachel Nicole Tierney. Advika Tavari. Owen Toralva. Mariela Sidlali Torres. Jonah Gordon Tyner. Sydney Nicole Beasley. Nicholas Aaron Vega. Victor Josiah Vela. Karis Mackenzie Verlander. Connor Thomas Vidmar. Katie Rebecca Waite. Jaden Walker. Laurie Margaret Walker. Chloe Danielle Walton. Brandon Xavier Ward. Alura Nicole Ware. Chloe Alexandria Webb. Kellyanne Grace Wiedemann. Cole William Wellborn. Kaya Jane Wells. Annalie Summer White. Colby Grant Williams. Timothy Jerome Wilson. Veda Elaine Wilson. Dalton Edward Whitwer. Ian Daniel Wood. Nanaka Yoshimi.
Graduates, please rise. The gesture of moving the tassel from one side of the cap to the other symbolizes the individual's movement from candidate to graduate. At this time, graduates, turn your tassels. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class of 2023. Everyone, please stand. Thank you for attending the Melissa High School commencement ceremony. We now honor the class of 2023 one last time as they recess from Coach Kenny Dill Stadium to the mighty Cardinal fight song.